Hey there, everybody. It is Carrie Grain coming at you. Today is December 28th. It's on my computer. Perfect. Today is December 28th. I hope everyone had a lovely Christmas, Hanukkah, holiday, continuing to have a good holiday time. I'm back. I am here to talk to you about cross stitch and a little bit of sewing and a little bit of knitting and a little bit of crocheting. But this one's a special one because I have all of my WIPs to show you today. Yippee! I actually collected them all from various corners of the house. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna see how it goes. I even ironed some stuff. I'm excited. And I got a video editing software, so I will be able to put in pictures and stuff. If you're new here, my name's Carrie. Carrie Grain is my YouTube name. I hang out. I like to do crafts. For work, I work in the agricultural state type area. Looking to change that. I'm starting a bread company, and biggest news, I just finished my MBA. What? Oh my god. And yeah, it was an online program. The last class was like a 3-day closing residency. Got COVID from that for sure. So I got to spend, the last day of it was December 20th. No, December 22nd. I don't know. But I got COVID from that. Missed Christmas with the family. It's okay. I zoomed in. It's totally fine. I have a master's degree. It's absolutely insane. So totally worth getting COVID, guys. Oh my god. So, with all the new subscribers, thank you. Hi, welcome. I'm thinking about, what things I can give away, and I feel like this isn't cross stitch related, but some sort of an hour of business consultation, could totally be a cool giveaway, right? Nothing to do with cross stitch or crafts, but that might be fun. I don't know. I have an MBA. I can do whatever I want now, right? That's what that means. I don't know. Sorry, a little bit of a tangent. Okay, so yeah, that's who I am. I have 2 cats that you might see, and a boyfriend that is on that side of the wall. And yeah, let's just dive in, guys. As far as cross stitch WIPs, I have 17 WIPs, but for this past year, 2022, I have 4 finishes. It's all very exciting. Are those the first 2 finishes? Okay, the first finish I cannot show you because I have already given it away. It is called Home is Where Your Heart Is, and I plan to put a photo in. This was a lovely little quick stitch I did in the very beginning of the year. It was a Christmas gift for Josh's mom, so it has their initials on it. It was my first 1/1 stitch, so it's on 28 count. I think it's an even weave, but it was a lot of fun. I was watching Kaylee cross stitch. She's lovely. Go check her out. But she does a lot of tiny stitching, and it inspired me. So that was my first finish of the year. I probably had COVID at the time, and just cranked it out. I think it took me 4 days or something like that. I didn't do much else. in that period of time. My second finish is one of my biggest finishes. Oh my god, guys. This one is called Kingfisher and Fairy by Nimu. And I started this in February and I finished it in July. It took me 49 days. Sorry, this is a photo. This is my board. It's a beautiful church I visited in Colorado, but I'm using this side to show you my things. But this is like at the time, it was my biggest finish. Oh my god, look how pretty she is. Oh. So she is on a 40 count 1/2. Her wings are done with like some type of metallic thread that's back stitched in. I didn't iron this one because, which way am I going? Because I'm afraid. I wanna wash it first. I wanna wash it first. And I just haven't done that today. But she is stunning. Oh, this is so much easier to see on this side. I just can't get enough of her. I can't wait to have her framed on the wall. We've been talking about getting it framed for a while, but oh, it's just so pretty. Like I can't get over it. Oh my god. And she was definitely a stress start. It was and I just needed something pretty. And I got it with this. I 100% got it with this. Okay, and I have a spot that I'm moving my pile to down below, so if you see me tuck under. Okay, my next finish, I also don't have because it was a gift. I will insert it. It is a Mill Hill kit, buttons and beads, called Oriole or something like that. It's a Baltimore Oriole. We have some friends that just moved at the time to Baltimore from Nebraska, and it's like, you know, it was like a welcoming thing. But she took me 15 days because I was really dragging on it. I finished it the night before I needed to finish it at like 2 a.m. You can find a video of a very sleepy me on YouTube being like, I did it. Framed it in the car on the way to, it was the whole thing. But she's pretty. She's beautiful. She's stunning. And my last finish, my last finish of the year is, oh, what's it actually called? Like, Daybreak? Lighthouse at Daybreak or Dawn? It's a, here she is. It is a, ooh, gosh, I can't see a darn thing. It is a, oh, look how pretty that is. It's a Dimensions Gold kit. I got it for my birthday, and then I just started it and finished it. This is the first, I know it's not like the traditional full coverage in the Heaven and Earth Designs type, but this is like the first like square full coverage that I did, so I got to try out diagonals and parking, which I liked. I tried parking in my other one, it didn't work, but this one I liked it. And oh, this one's stunning too. You can still see my like little marks. Ugh, can't talk. I have to wash those off, and I have this fabric tied to it so I could put it in my scroll frame because it was a little too small. But yeah, I was just so thrilled about that one. Before the Kingfisher, I was not very monogamous, and then I got pretty monogamous through both of those, you know, with like a couple little things in between here and there. But it's been interesting. I don't know. But now, those are all the finishes I've had this year. I mean, I guess technically. I have these little birdies. I have to put them in a hoop and give them away Friday as a Christmas gift. But these are wax wings. The design is from Pigeon Coop Designs. It's probably like a I have it written down up top. 16 count. Not the called for threads, but you know, just whatever's close. It's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. And so WIPs. Exciting WIPs. I'm sorry, I'm just very distracted. I'm gonna go from the oldest to the newest, approximately. And I'm going to probably give you more contextual, not dates, but like contextual ideas of when I started things, because it's hard for me to keep track. I have it written down somewhere, but not in front of me. So the first thing I'm going to show you is you can get it on Etsy from 2x2 Stitch. It's called sampler number something. I call it either Two Dragons or Green Dragons, both of which are not. It's a dragon and a griffin. Here is what it will look like. Beautiful, stunning, huge. I was going to do it for my brother. I started this when guys, this project's taken me longer than my degree has taken me to get. I started this like my first semester in 2020, so it was like September, second semester in 2020. It's like September, it was Labor Day. I remember it was Labor Day. And I was not prepared. I was like 200 something by 200 something stitches. That's totally fine. I only worked on it a couple days. A few days this year. But here she is. Large lady. Oh, we have a cat incoming. Okay. Yeah, here she is. I almost have the border done. That's part of what's stalling me, is because like I don't want to finish the border. It's so easy and nice. And I started stitching it in hand, and oh my god, it's so much easier. It's so much easier. But yeah, I started this when I was not prepared. You can see this is like a 1-inch margin. I started over here. It was a whole thing. I have all this room over here. I don't know. Silly. Goodness gracious. But yeah, I'm almost at 50%, and she's getting up in there in age. She's over 2 years old, I think. Crazy. Yeah. But yeah, I was gonna stitch her for my brother, and then I was like, wait, this is huge. I'm not stitching this for my brother. I'm stitching this for me. Oh, the cat clicked a button. Okay, I think it's fine. It's still recording. It's fine. Sorry. This is my Mr. Cat. You can't really see him. I have two. They look the same. They're both black. You won't be able to tell the difference. He's just the more obnoxious one. So that's fine. My second WIP that I have for you is from Etsy. I don't know what shop, but I'm sorry if you don't like cursing. I curse sometimes, plus it's in the title of this. If you look up Behold, the field in which I grow my fox, and see that it is barren. I have finished 1/4 of it, have not picked it up all year, but that is kind of a trend with my older WIPs. And here, oh, he put the caps lock on, very nice, thank you, honey. Here is the 1/4 of it. This was early on in my stitchy experience. She's okay. At this point, I'm making it for somebody else now. And I kind of went through a journey with it of, I didn't like to stitch the border, and then I got more experienced in stitching, and I did like to stitch the border. So it's one of those things where when I pick it up, whenever that will be, I'm sure it'll be like, oh, cool. But it's, when I think about picking it up, it's more of a, but sorry I don't have a cover picture for that one. I don't know what you can see because the cat is in front of my screen. Woohoo! Okay. The next thing that I have for you. Okay. This I started in, when did I start this one? Ooh, there he goes. This one I started the beginning of 2021. I was going to do, and I did start the 2021 Linen and Threads stitch along, and then I got sick. And I got very sick. That was the first time I really got COVID, and I think that was before. It was before I had a vaccine. I think I was sick for a very long time, so it wasn't a good time. I didn't end up doing the sampler. Dropped it very quickly. It was too much. But I did a bunch of the ornaments. Did up till April. Picked it up this year. I'm stitching this on, I think it's an 18 count aida. I dyed it myself. I'm stitching it with Loganberry. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. And I have up to October finish. No, October is not finished. November is finished. December is not started. So let me just go through these, I suppose. This is January. Comes with some unhappy sick memories. And then you can see I continued. I did not realize that I was going to stitch them all on the same piece of fabric. Woo! She's going a little funky. So they get closer and closer together. That's okay though. You can see there are 13 squares. I'm probably gonna make one for, oh, there's a perfect space for my head. Oh my god. I'm probably gonna make one, I think this one again, and take out the center and put my boyfriend's family name, because I think I neglected to mention this. These are the Christmas ornaments that came at the end of the 2021 Linen Threads Stitch Along series. These are Christmas ornaments. Hello, welcome. This is what I'm doing. This is not the Linen and Thread sampler that I didn't do. But I'm really excited. I was going to finish it for this year, but we all know how that goes. Plus, it was You know when you're running a race and you see the finish line, and instead of being like, I'm almost there, like, and it giving you a second wind, it's like, I'm almost there, and then you're ready to just drop everything and stop there. And you just, like, that's what the end of my degree was in, like, late November, entirety of December. So, that's why I stalled at the end. So, it's fine that I didn't finish them for this year. But I figured this would be like, this is a series that I want, like, my family to have for a while. Like, my family is in, like, me, my cats, my boyfriend, most likely. But I figured it'd be really nice to give one to them. Be like, this, you know, I hope that this will be in some declaration of, like, family. That's okay. I'm moving on. I can't talk. Okay. The next WIP I have to show you, I have not worked on in a long time. I do not have any pictures to show you. It is not based on a real pattern. It is based on a photo of me and Josh, my boyfriend, that we edited. So it was literally, it's not like grayscale, but it's black and white. And then we put a grid over top of it. And that was what I was using as my pattern. And Josh picked out some threads for this and some fabric. And he went crazy with his choices. He chose 4 fancy flosses. They're all highly variegated. And it's like, it's not like a variegated brown or variegated blue to green to blue to green. It's like a purple to yellow. There's a rainbow one. Okay, so anyway, I am nowhere near finished. I might not finish it, but I'm holding on to it. If you can see right here, these are Josh's eyes and his eyebrows. And that is one of my eyes. But isn't that freaking creepy a little bit? Like, it's something. The color's getting washed out. That's better, I think. It's something. Right now it's just too hard. But maybe, you know, since I'm not in school, it won't be too hard. I don't know. Maybe. I can dream. I can dream. Time to hydrate. Okay. So next is this one. It's called Tenderness Riolis. Wow. So this woman in this thing looks so much like my stepmom. And she, when I started this, I think had just gotten pregnant with her first. And it was a whole thing. She wanted to be a mother. She was older when she met my dad. Weird stuff happened. They're not technically married. They're broken up. I still consider her my stepmom. Just because my dad's an idiot doesn't mean, like, she's not my family. But she's having kids. She's had 2 kids now. But she was pregnant with her first. And this looks so much like her. And this looks like a little bit like her, her oldest. And, like, being a mom was so important to her. So I saw this and I was like, I have to do it. Not that I'm super far. And this was my first foray, really, into anything that, like, realistic, full coverage. And Riolis is nice, but also a little confusing with the threads and stuff. And I was still... And the fabric is all harsh because it's Aida. It's So I haven't been working on it as much as I would like to, but I have some, you know, look at that baby face. See? That's not nothing right there. Look at how cute that little baby face is. Adorable. So this is Tenderness by Riolis. I have no idea when I started this. Again, when my stepmom was pregnant with her first. You have no idea when that is, but neither do I. So, we're on equal footing here. I don't think I have anything else to say. Stunning. Stunning. Okay. Okay. My next one was my birthday start. Not this year, but last year. 2021 birthday start. And I remember starting it very vividly because I was on vacation / going to a friend's wedding at the time. So it was not the best time to be starting this project. But I was determined, okay? Determined. So I did it. Oh my, tangent. I thought it was just so freaking funny because everyone would be like sleeping and hungover, and I'd like creep out of the room and like open up my laptop and do a little homework, and then I'd pull out my cross stitch with all the threads because this one has a lot of different colors and all of my materials, and go back and forth between cross stitch and homework, and it was a whole thing. I'm so excited to actually vacation now that I'm not, you know, in school anymore. Why did I go back? I know I went back. Anyway, this is The Night Walk Down by the Blue Flower. Janine McGowan. Lovely. Lovely. Yeah. And this is, it always surprises me how big it is. I am approximately 1/3-ish of the way done. Here she is. Well, here's how big she's going to be. Well, kind of. And this is like a third. But yeah, my main issue with this, right? I don't like the DMC conversion. I don't. It's not that good. But we'll see. This is stitched on, I think this is a 32 count wisteria from Fiberlicious Fibers. And it is one of the ones that, maybe it's a 28 because it's 2/2. It's one of the ones where I started doing it in hand and it helped a lot. I don't know. Just a lot of these colors, they don't do it for me. So, that's fine. Yeah, so that is like a 1.5 years old by now. Because I didn't tell you, but my birthday is in June. So June 2021. Like I said, contextual, not measurable references to when I started. Okay. And the next one I have to show you is the last one I started pre-2022. Pre this year. This was meant to be a Christmas gift last year, and then it was meant to be a Christmas gift this year, and then I didn't have to finish it, so I still haven't finished it, because I, didn't actually go up to Christmas. This is from my middle brother. It's on Etsy, Bigfoot, At Least I Believe in Myself, something like that. It's on I dyed this fabric myself. It's 18 count, using not the called for, but close enough. You know, numbers similar. I don't know. But that's how far I am. The fill-in was killing me because it looks so small, but dude, this is 18 count. Why did I do this? Well, I know I did on 19 count. I didn't want it to be big, but it's still, did I really do it on 18 count? I thought I did it on 18. It's 2/1, it's aida. I don't know. I thought it was an 18 count. At least it's 16 count. It's definitely not 14 count. But yeah, that's her. Them. That's them. It might say, at least I believe in myself on the top. I can't decide if I actually want to do that. Let me know what you think. Should I just leave it as, like, you know, fill in the green, fill in the darker color, and then call it a day? Or put the funny thing on the top? Because, you know, maybe it'll be like I'm making fun of my brother, but maybe it'll be in a good way as opposed to a bad way. I don't know. Because I am poking fun at him. Because he totally believes in Bigfoot. He's told me about all the different kinds of Bigfoot. And their regions, and I don't know. It's funny. It's funny. I don't know. I find it hard to believe, but that's just me. Whew. So that was number 7. I'm sorry. We're going pretty slow. Number 8. No, that was number 6. This is number 7. I have my numbers crossed. Nope, that I had it right the first time. That was number 6. That was number. Here's my next one, guys. This is Birds and the Bees by Ink Circles. Stunning, gorgeous. This is one of the first things I bought. One of the first paper patterns I bought on Etsy, and it took me forever to start it because it's like 140 by like 230 or something like that. I was very intimidated. But I started it in the beginning of the year last year. And it's been going well. I worked on it for like, I didn't write down how many days. For about a month, relatively monogamously, and I got half of it done. I put a few stitches in it yesterday. And here she is. Wow, look at her. This is 28 count even weave Monaco that I dyed with onions. Yes, I dyed with onions. Don't mind this. That was something else. But look at her. Stunning. Okay, I gotta stop moving here. Stunning. I just tore through this. And it amazed me how quickly I got through. Yep, stop moving. You don't need to move. But that's her. I don't remember what color. This is DMC 33 something something teal, blue, green, something something. 2/2. And she's cute. She's stunning. I'm enjoying her. I haven't picked her up in a while because I lost the pattern, but I found the pattern, so but I've switched my stitchy style, so I'm mostly monogamous, so I was all like, I don't know. So it's been a while since I worked on her, except for the other night when I worked on her. Yeah, that was the beginning of this year that I started. Okay, now we're getting into this fancy list over here, where most of the early things I finished. Okay, now this one here. When did I start it? In April. This one is a secret project. So Josh, if you were watching or listening, I'm just gonna talk a little bit vaguely because he's across the room from me. He knows that there's a secret project, mostly because I was ironing it today, and he like walked in and asked me a question and walked out, and I was like, did you see what I was ironing? Because I completely forgot I was supposed to be hiding that from you. I also dyed the fabric directly in front of him. It was a bit of a botch job. Anyway, this one is by Ink Circles. It is this one. Further information will probably be in the description. That's the word. This is what it is. Gorgeous. Fun. Okay, don't talk more about it. This is hand dyed by me. Oh wow, this color is not showing up. Okay, that's better. Why didn't I center this? Because it looks like I tried to center this, but I totally did not center this. Okay, whatever. So, here she is. Goodness gracious color. Does that help? Kind of, maybe? So we're getting there. I'm doing the outlines, then I'm going to fill it in. Just past the halfway mark. I'm terrible at keeping secrets / doing things sneakily, so we'll see. This wasn't the color that I originally wanted, but I started it on impulse and did not have the color I wanted, so I mixed pink and gray to try and get a purple. Kind of worked. It is not the kind of purple I wanted, but it's still purple. Next project we are talking about is the Tarot Sal by Witch's Garden Crafts, I think her name is. And this was a stitch along that started in January. I started it in April. It was 100% a stress start. Very stressed out. I was feeling like doing some 1/1 stitching. Didn't have anything that was 1/1. Wanted something simple. So I started this. And I have her frame, but none of the cards are the way she charted them. I did them myself. So I'm not going to show you what it's supposed to look like, because I did most of what she charted. This is my tarot stitch along, yay! Again, 1/1 and it's on 28 count Monaco even weave. Ooh, very nice. Okay. She's cute. She's tiny. I've only done 3 cards. Obviously, haven't even finished the 3rd one. But I like having this because it's, if I need another stress start, I can like start a card and it's like a, 5-day ordeal to finish the card. And it's not bad. It's not bad. She's cute. She's cute. Every time I pull it out, I like it better than I did when I put it away. I thought I would give up on her, but then I didn't. So, like I said, I'll get the urge to do some sort of stress start, and then I'll do a card, and then I'll love it, and then I'll put it away and not think about it. So, yeah. So, it's long term, and that's fine. That's fine. The next project that I have to talk about is this one. Today Forever by Heart and Hand. Gorgeous. I'm just gonna do this. Gorgeous. I'm losing light here. Shoot. I don't need to keep showing you that. I can show you this. Wow, gorgeous. She's got all the words. Yay. Yeah, I have a little bit to do on the bottom border. And then I realized, first of all, I do not like stitching these flowers. I do not like it. I do not like it at all. Second of all, these are specialty stitches. I have to learn how to do lazy daisies. And then I have to do I don't even know. I think it's just back stitching. And there are French knots. And there's something else. I don't know. What the heck? I mean, I should have seen it. I should have seen it. But I am very upset about it. So I haven't worked on it. I started it after, you'll see the wedding date is March 4th, 2022. I started it post-wedding date, and I am hoping to finish it for a 1-year anniversary gift. Yeah, I was broke and busy on March 4th, 2022, so I'm giving her instead of a on-the-day wedding gift, it'll be a 1-year anniversary wedding gift. Close enough. It's fine. I flew down there. It's fine. Anyway, so here's this. Yay! And these little scrappy boys, whenever I go to 1 through 2, 3 stitch and I get something, I just have to throw one of these like $5, $6 scrappy boys into my cart because they're so little and cute and $5 or $6 and I can't help it. Let me get some hydration here. Okay. This next one was also a stress start. I believe I have a picture for you. It is a mystery stitch along by Carolyn Manning. So the picture doesn't show you a whole lot. Here it is. It's called Pixie Playground. This is the size of the fabric that it would theoretically fit on because it's a once a month type of a deal. And oh no. Here's my 1 month that I did. I mean, she's cute. She's cute. I might not finish, though. I might just leave it at that. You know? They're cool. They're fun to stitch when I'm stitching, but not when I'm considering stitching. They're not the called for colors. They're close. So, and the last stitch along that I'm working on is Dark Queen of the Earth by Autumn Stitchery. I probably have a picture here for you that includes up to part 4, which is where we're at, and I am caught up. This is fabric I dyed myself because I'm cool like that. It's not as dark as I wanted it to come out as, but it's fine. I did order the Gilded Oak. Stop shaking things. I did order the Gilded Oak. It came like a day after it started, and I had already started this one. I had dyed it the day of because I was freaking out. I was ready to go. But this thing is huge! Oh my god! Everyone says that, but I'm always amazed. So, here she is. Goodness, can you see her? Maybe? I did the back stitching, and yeah, I mean, she's all caught up. She's looking cute. She's looking good. I am really enjoying her. It really messed with my monogamous flow because I can't just keep stitching on this because I run out of things to stitch until the next month. Oh, I don't want to fold it there. But I don't know. I think it's working out all right. My style, my method is changing, which is good. I change, my feelings change, my stitchy structure changes. Fair. And then after that, I got a little bit crazy. So that was September 1st that started. In September, I was watching Kaylee Cross Stitch's Twitch, and she was, on Heaven and Earth Designs website, and like looking at this pattern, being like, I shouldn't start it. I don't need to start this. It's just so cute though. And I was feeling very, what's the term? Chaotic. So I was like, no, you should start it. And then, she did. I was like, well, I can't let her start it alone. So I didn't. And initially, I didn't like the pattern as much as she did. But then I realized it's a pattern with my 2 cats on it. So instead of the Amongst the Tulips sale, I said, I'll do Start All the Hades September with you. I don't know. Anyway, I started 2 Hades, my first 2 Hades, in the same month. And I love them. Oh my god. So the first one is Mini Amongst the Tulips by Irina something is the artist. Charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. I am just over 8%. Ooh, look how cute. It looks so real. Oh my gosh. My threads are a mess, but that's okay. See, and I have my little black stitchy cat thingy with the black ear of the cat I'm stitching. It's meant to be. So this is very nice. I'm a big fan of this. What I'm doing is I'm gonna continue these 8 blocks down to the bottom, And I'm just going to do this column. And then I'm going to do the next column of pages. It's like 2.5 pages down, 4.5 pages over. But isn't she cute? Isn't she cute? Oh, I can't get enough. I can't get enough. The hair clip holding the fabric aside. I'm actually sad that I have now less hair clips that I can use. So the next Startle the Haze September was Kakomu. I think that is one way to say it, probably wrong, by Margaret Morales, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. I think she's stunning. I think she's beautiful. I got a comment about it being like, maybe she looks a little sad. Maybe she does. That's fine. We're all a little sad. It's fine. So I just recently started kicking into gear with this. Well, I mean, I don't have as much stitches in the other one as I do in this one. The other one has like 7,000. This one is 1,700. Anyway, here she is. God, I cannot see what you can see. Okay, maybe that's good. But yeah, you can see the beginning of some scales through the water. There's not much to see, but I think she's gorgeous. She's gonna be a big girl. This is the short side. Again, I have a hair clip. One day I'll get grime guards and those things that hold it together. But the day's not today, so it's fine. So yeah, my current stitchy plans are to so every time the Dark Queen of the Earth comes out, focusing on her. If I fall behind, it will be disastrous. I need to let my completionist self just hone in on the fact that there is a part that needs to be finished. Like, and usually I'm pretty much obsessive about being like, another part is out. I'm not caught up. Oh my god! Which is the first time a stitch along has done that to me. It's just fine. I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna keep feeding that energy here, you know. But other than that, I think I'm gonna be switching between my two Heaven and Earth designs and just doing 1,000 stitches on one, switching, doing 1,000 stitches on the other. Because for a while, I was just working on Amongst the Tulips. You know, stuff shows up a lot faster around it. But I really want to work on both of them. I want to work on all of them. You know, it's the eternal problem of the stitcher, wanting to stitch at everything, on everything at once. Yeah. I do have some other things for you. One of the WIPs, I'm not going to actually pick it up because it's not worth seeing. I'm working on crocheting a blanket called Nature's Walk Blanket by somebody. Hopefully it is on the screen right now. And cute, gorgeous. I love it. I started it when fall hit and I have not worked on it a lot. But I have a picture of where I am now. Stuff sort of laid out. I have more colors that I need to put in there. Featuring my cat, the cutest in the world. So that's super cool. Yeah. And if I give up, I can just stitch all those things together and then it's a little tiny blanket. Perfect. And then I'm also working on a shawl. Hold on. I have a terrible picture. It's called the Aida 2 from eSpace Tricot Internet. Here's a terrible black and white picture, but it's just going to be a rectangle with some stockinette mostly, and I am I'm coming, come on. I'm struggling because combination of the yarn and the needles. I switched the needles yesterday, but I'm holding these two yarns together. It's like a warm brown and an ashy brown, and I have a little something. If the different needles help, I'll keep working on it. If not, I do like 2 rows and it hurts my hand because I'm like, I don't know. But I'm also working on some socks. I have one finished. Look at her, gorgeous, and I'm working on the other one. So that's super cool. I recently gave away one of my hand knit socks, but it was like perfect. It was at my closing residency for my degree. Me and this one woman, Daria, really bonded. And she also she didn't make them, but she just happened to have a pair of new socks that she gifted me, and I was like, I'm giving you socks too. So it was funny. It was good. It was good. And then I have some I have another shawl WIP, but it's far away, so I'm not going to show you. Maybe I'll put it in a picture. I did something wrong. I don't know. It's called the Ant Shawl. I don't know. Anyway, I also have been working on some sewing this year. I don't know. I just got the bug, and it has not gone away. But sewing is different. Sewing is like you start, and you can't stop until you're done. At least that's the way I think about it. So I started with a few bags that are like this. The handles are like the wrong way. You probably can't tell, but they're the wrong way. Small detail. Who knows? I made like 2 of the same bag at the same time because I don't know. So I made these. Yay. And then I was like, oh my god. Oh my god. This is so good. Let me make one with like pockets and stuff. So this is the next one I made. It's kind of just like my purse at this point, depending on the day. But she's got some pockets, and she's got a zipper. Not that I use it, but she's a zipper. And she's cool. She's cool. She's pretty deep, mostly because it was designed really to be a craft bag. There are not currently crafts in here. She's cool. She's cool. I had some other box bags that I forgot to bring in here. And then I made some cross-stitch related like style bags. This one was the first one I did, and I fell in love with it. Just like, you know, the colors. Like, oh my god, look how pretty. Look how pretty. But you'll see, there is nothing in it. Nothing in it. I made another one. Wow. Wow. It is covered in cat hair. There's nothing interesting on the inside. Nothing in it. This one has never had anything in it. This one had something in it for a while. This one was used. This had my lighthouse in it for a while. Never had it. This is just a cat bed, really. you can't, can you tell? It's covered in cat hair. I don't know. So I don't know if people don't mind cat hair. Maybe that's one of the things I can give away. It's not especially a fancy project bag, but it's a project bag. It zips. It's cute. And then my main bag right now is this one. I love her. Very flowery, polka dots on the inside. This is my main project bag slash purse, let's be honest here. But I have like 5 things in here at a time, generally. Because, you know, they just collect. They just collect. And so that led me to Christmas. I made just a bunch. I just made a bunch of these. So far there are 7, but I need to finish the last one. These look just little square bottoms, zippers, and these are going to coworkers. Cute fabric on the inside. I have one of these little boys in every one, and chocolate or something like that. I did not use the right interfacing, but that's okay. They're gifts. They'll be loved. They'll be adored. So I have 7 in my house right now. What did I talk about? Oh, next, my quilt. I quilt sometimes, not frequently, and my quilt has slowly fallen from its spot up here. Okay, but I'm going to insert a picture, a video of me holding the quilt for you. I hope you enjoy. I'm going to scooch over here, or I'm going to scooch over here. You'll never know what I'm going to do. So, you know, she's cute. She's coming together. I started quilting her in early December or late November. I don't know. But I'm just trying to do it on like a regular sewing machine. So, I don't know. It's not working great. I'm not a particular sewer. Like, I don't know how to make the settings do the things that I want them to do. There's always loopies on the back. If anyone knows how to get rid of that problem, please let me know. Mostly I'm just trying to go slower. At one point I was trying to tighten the stitches, and I turned out I was just loosening them, which is pretty funny, but it's fine. It's gonna hang on my wall, mostly because we have an old AC unit sticking through our wall into the outdoors, so it'll help insulate and it'll cover the ugly thing. Why it's there, I don't know. This is a rental. But other than my quilt, I've been working on aprons. I said I was becoming a baker. I have a bakery with my business partner, and it is fabulous. 9loaves.com if you want to check it out. We don't deliver, so we don't ship bread out. But if you want to check it out, it's there. 9loaves.com, guys. We have an Instagram page. I don't know. It's just wholesome. It's just fabulous. I'm just really happy about it. And so I've been making like aprons. Here's the first one I made. She's cute. She's nice. She totally just like, you know, throwing pass at the wall here. Did not finish her. I meant to put some ribbon on there. Have not yet done that. She's not done. It's fine. But here's my second one that I made yesterday, and I started a third with a different accent color. So much cuter. Love it. I haven't put the lace on that one either. Yeah, those are the things I've been sewing. I've done a couple other things here and there, but I don't know. I don't have them here. I think I threw one of them away because they were shorts. I accidentally flashed a bunch of people. They were too short. That is it. That is everything. Oh no, I have potential plans as far as like new starts and things. I told you what my plans are for like stitching moving forward, but just things I'm thinking about starting. Jeanette Douglas Designs, Bless Our Home, would be a potential stitch for Josh's mom again. Just giving her a matching, it's a series, so I can just gifts for a few years. This one, Rosina Dizery. Oh shoot, I don't think I can say it right. Dizery. Gosh, darn it. But yes, many people have seen this. Oh, Truth. 1820. Yes. Yeah, I mean, I have this kitted up. I'm really excited about it. I might do it for like Black History Month or something like that. But yeah, she's really cute. Another thing I have kitted up that I am just itching to start. Oh my gosh. Oh, Mirabilia Ophelia. I do not like how much that rhymes. And I'm pretty sure I've been showing this for a while because I've been thinking about it for a while. But gosh, she is just so pretty. One of these days. I also started thinking about, this is from Cherished Dreams by Paula Vaughn. I feel like I gotta do a Paula Vaughn. But this one is so cute. Little irises. I love irises. And a little garden. I'm a plant person, so like, it'd be so cute. But I'm also, I would do Ophelia first, but like every time I see somebody stitching on, what's her name? Wood Goddess? Cathedral Woods Goddess by Nora Corbett. This is a Mirabilia. Okay. Every time I see somebody stitching on it, I'm like, oh my god, it's so pretty. Ah. Gorgeous. And I do have a bunch of Hades in my wish list. I'm gonna be straight with you, but I'm already at too many WIPs for me. I think I'm good with like 3 active WIPs is what I'm good with. But I think I prefer being like mostly monogamous because I guess I'm a progress stitcher. I like to stitch on it long enough to see progress, and then I get excited about the progress, and then I want to keep going, and then I see more progress, and then I'm like, oh my god, it's looking so good, I have to keep going. Excuse me. But we'll see what I do with my 17 WIPs, and whether I start more, I don't know. Because those are not the only charts that I have, by any means. And I did technically start another quilt, a scrappy quilt, because I don't think I'll ever want to make a quilt. Well, I told myself I never wanted to make a quilt again, and then I started the scrappy quilt. But the concept of taking big pieces of fabric, cutting them into little pieces of fabric, and then sewing them into a big piece of fabric again, it just, I don't like it. I don't like it. But if it's fabric that's already been cut into little pieces that, you know, you cut into different shaped little pieces and then you put it up, then that makes more sense. That makes more sense. A more utilitarian quilt. A utilitarian quilt. I think I can do that. But we'll see. I only have like 2 squares. I have a lot of impulses, and I just follow them. I just say, I'm going to do this today. Caution to the wind. Because you know what? Who cares if I don't finish it? Either way, they were scraps that were just going to sit there anyway. Or it's just like $5 worth of fabric. You know, like what harm is there in starting a gajillion things and then not touching any of them? Every time I'm like visiting the family and I have my stitching out and stuff, they'll be like, so you're going to finish that before you start the next one, right? And I'm like, no. And this is from like a pretty monogamous stitching person right here. Like, no, I will not restrict myself to that BS line of thinking, because that is what I tried to do. That is what I tried to do when I was younger, and then I wouldn't do anything because it was like I didn't finish the other thing, so I can't start a new thing. I'm just gonna start the new thing. I'm just gonna follow my dreams, guys. My favorite thing. I'm on a soapbox now. Apologies, but I'm gonna keep going. My favorite thing about being an adult is you can do just about whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do. I'm throwing a party in next month to celebrate my graduation. Heck yeah. If anyone knows The Office, which I'm sure many do, but also I'm sure many don't, there's something called the Dundie Awards. I'm throwing a Dundie Awards party. Dundie Awards, Dunder Mifflin Awards. You get like silly prizes for like the most handsome in the office, or like the person you don't want to follow into the bathroom because that one time that they blew it up really bad, or like longest engagement. It's just silly things. Those are ones from the show. But I would do something different. And in the show, Michael Scott, the head guy, dresses up all fancy and everyone dresses normal. I'm going to dress up all fancy. That was my graduation gift to myself. I bought somebody's old prom dress and I'm going to wear that. And then on my birthday in June, I'm going to throw myself a birthday ball. I'm throwing a ball. I don't care. I'm going to have a silent auction. I don't know what it's going to be, but it's, you know, I'm just going to get all fancy, and I'm going to tell all my friends to get all fancy. And we're going to have a ball. A literal, this is what the power of being an adult can look like. I'm opening a bakery. Like, what? Like, it's wild. It's like, you know, society has these rules, and many of them are very important, but many of them, like, why can't you throw a ball? Tell me, why can't you throw a ball? What is stopping individuals from throwing money, time? I don't care about those things. I'm just gonna do it. I don't care. It's gonna be a crappy ball. I'm gonna tell you that 100%. Like, I don't know. It's just gonna be a ball. I don't know. Anyway, getting off my soapbox now. Thank you for coming. And oh gosh, that was a tangent. Thank you for coming and hanging out. It was lovely. It was a lot. There's a lot to talk about, a lot to look at, and I appreciate all of you. Thank you for coming and watching and being here, and think that's it. I'll talk to you later. I should be back in about a month. Yeah, we'll see. Alright, goodbye everybody. Thank you again. Enjoy your winter. Be merry and jolly and do the things that you want to do, man. Follow your dreams. Do what you want to do. Yeah. Alright. Goodbye.